My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of A Life Less Ordinary. And I had low expectations for this movie just because I'm not the biggest fan of Danny Boyle's movies, and I do believe this is his worst reviewed one. And I actually found this movie to be very frustrating. But let's begin by talking about the cast, and Ewan McGregor does do a really good job here. He brought plenty of personality and life and energy to this movie, and he carries it incredibly well. And Cameron Diaz is also great in this movie. She just has this energy to her. She just has this edge to her that is just so perfect for this plot. And I thought these two actors had such great chemistry. Holly Hunter, I think, is very bland and forgettable in this movie. Delroy Lindo added nothing to it as well. Ian Holm does a fine job, I guess. Stanley Tucci is in this movie for a bit, and I thought he did a perfectly fine job. And Tony Shalhoub is barely in it, but I still thought he stood out. So the cast is a mixed bag. And look, I did like the plot. Well, Ewan McGregor is holding Cameron Diaz hostage and they fall in love. The romance in this movie worked really well for me, and there's a scene where these two characters are singing and dancing to Beyond the Sea, and it's just such a nice moment. And I do like the style that Danny Boyle brings to this movie. So I was actually surprised at how much I was liking this movie for the first two acts. But I got a couple big issues here. And the first one is that I hated the angel plot line. I thought it added nothing to this movie and it just seemed so unnecessary. Like, whenever the movie focused on Holly Hunter and Delroy Lindo, that is when I checked out. But then the movie just falls apart in the last act. It goes on for way too long, it starts really dragging, and it just becomes a convoluted mess. And even though we get the nice happy ending, by that point, I didn't feel anything. And it's a shame as well because I do like the stop motion bit in the credits. But yes, like, this movie is frustrating because I was surprised at how much I was liking this movie for a good chunk of it. Ewan McGregor and Cameron Diaz are great and their romance really worked. But everything with the angels and the last act just ruins everything that came beforehand. So I ended up frustrated at just the fact I liked the movie until I didn't. And that's frustrating. So, anyways, I'll give A Life Less Ordinary a 4.5 out of 10. Okay, have you seen A Life Less Ordinary? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin